Well, hello.
Hello.
It's Saturday, the 2nd of November.
It is.
It is.
And we're at one of our old favourites. I'm sure if you've seen the channel for a while, you'll know this one from the approach video. If not, stay with us and we'll tell you where we are in a minute. We're back at an old favourite of ours. We're at Donington Farmhouse, which is just next to Donington Raceway. Yeah. The car racing track. And also right next to East Midlands Airport. We come here at the beginning of November every year because the great thing about it, one, they let you on at 9 o'clock in the morning, so even if you're only doing a one-nighter, you get a full day on the site. Two, it's right next to the airport, as we say, so there are no fireworks to speak about on what is probably the majority of people's firework night, I guess, being Saturday night. And yeah, we really enjoy it here. It's a great campsite. But this morning, we got here at 9 o'clock, got straight out on the bikes and went and rode on the Melbourne line, or it's called the Cloud Trail. Now, we had a bit of a problem. The road that we wanted to go down and that we usually walk down was closed. So we had to take a massive diversion along the main road into Melbourne, which wasn't ideal on the bikes with Poppy on. We don't like roads, but we did that. And then we rode the whole of the trail. And then we came back. Heather found a route back, which is actually this lane that we're walking down now. This is called, what did you say?
40-foot lane.
40-foot lane.
Yeah.
It's longer than that, let me tell you.
Basically, it's just a little bit of the main road that you have to walk along.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it is a horrible main road. So yeah, we're back walking to the Melbourne line now. We're going to walk into Melbourne, have a look round, get something to eat. The usual thing. I have got Poppy, and you see she's in her bag there. Because the main road was so bad, and also because this lane is really, really muddy, we figured it was the best thing. We'll let her off as soon as we get on the trail. It's all
That's
tarmacked.
the great thing. I was going to say the trail's all tarmacked,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
don't worry about the bike ride, by the way. We filmed it as a separate video. When we did the Pennine, what was it called? Trans-Pennine the other week. I bodged it into a two-parter because the bike ride was more interesting to us than I think it would be to you. So we decided to film the bike ride as a separate video. However, I will stick a little bit of footage in for you to see now. And if you want to watch the whole bike ride video, great, that'll follow this one. So at the very start, for us anyway, somewhere in these woods, there is an old railway goods yard, engine shed. We're hoping to have a quick look in there. I'm not going to focus too much on it. You can see clearly there could be anybody knocking about. And as big as I am, I'm a bit of a pussy.
hello, Poppy. Okay, everybody. So you are here. So we've come along this bit here, and we're following the old railway line past Kings Newton. This is Melbourne that you can't quite see, and we're carrying along there all the way to Tong.
So yeah, another week, another walk along an old railway line. Like I said, we have filmed this as a separate video, but
For the cycling?
for the cycling, yeah. Now you can do your silly train noises.
Why? I can't help being a child.
Woo woo!
It's alright when you do it.
We're just going to go up here into the village of Melbourne itself. You can see that's where we've come from. Wilson we got on, and Chellaston's down that way. as we say, we're now in Melbourne. We're just going to go into the entrance of Melbourne Hall, past the church. And Heather says there is the Melbourne Brew House is down here somewhere. Find that. That looks like it to me. The
That one that says brew house on the side.
Correct. Right, we are in the brew house at Melbourne. And I'm having a pint of Farmyard Tiny Dancer.
Well, you're not tiny and you're not a dancer, so...
Something like that. Yeah. I was excited when I walked in and saw that they'd got a round corner on, but it's a wheat beer. I'm not into that. Heather's going for some Sidro Italian cider, which is made from, what do you say, eating apples? So that was the brew house. Very, very nice. The beer was lovely. In the right-hand section there, Stable Ales, they've got loads of guest bottles you could buy and stuff like that. Fortunately, they were playing music, so hence me overlaying this footage. But yeah, really, really nice in there. Did a lot of Italian food as well, if you want that sort of thing. But we're going to have a walk into Melbourne itself, find somewhere else. There are about 3 or 4 tap rooms in the vicinity, so should be a good afternoon. We're going to walk up into the main part of the town itself now. I think you're on about that one there, the Spirit Vaults.
Yeah, it's its own microbrewery.
It is, apparently you've said, yeah.
So we might call in there on the way back.
Yeah, we are limited. We don't want to walk back too much in the dark. But unfortunately, I guess if you say, doing the bike ride this morning took a good 3 or 4 hours out of the day. So we've got to be careful what we're doing. But we may come back to that one later. It looks very nice. As I say, they do brew their own now in the town centre itself. This is Harper's. No idea what it's going to be like in there. We're after something to eat. It's quite a struggle to find something, to be honest. It's a very affluent area, to be fair. Quite expensive. Heather's just going inside to see if we can take the dog in. It looks a bit posh. Now you're going to hear her off camera. She doesn't realise the microphone's
Excuse me,
on.
dogs allowed? Yeah. This side, yeah? Yeah. But we can eat this side, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that a pale ale?
The car cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just have to ask her all the questions. Yeah. Right, yes, this side, yes, we can eat this side, and that clog hopper is a pale ale.
Alright, okay. Just have to check. That one you're on about?
Yes.
Hi,
Yeah, go on then. So that was Harper's. Very nice. Food was nice. Smallish portions. Fairly expensive, but it was nice.
Them chips were delicious.
Chips were lovely. And I even found a pint of Bass, which, in case you didn't know, we're both from Burton-on-Trent. Born in Burton-on-Trent. And Bass was one of the famous breweries in Burton-on-Trent. It was quite a nice beer, actually. I haven't had a pint of Bass for years. Anyway, onwards. We'll cross the road, shall we? Ambling along. Bank of Beers now, I believe. Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Yeah, the problem we're going to get soon is we're going to run out of light. It's only something like 3:30, but it's going very dark. But this new camera has got super night mode. We'll see what it's like later, won't we? I'm not holding my breath.
You alright?
Bank of Beers Micropub. We'll give it a go. Let's see what's in there.
Over 18.
Hopefully they'll allow dogs in.
Yep, there's already some in there.
There's already some in there.
What are you looking at? The ciders then?
Ciders are up there, guest cider, look.
Oh.
I'm just having a pint of pumpkin. It is a bitter. And it's quite dark for me, but it's quite nice, so we'll give it a go. no idea what this footage is going to look like. We're on this super night mode that this new camera's got. Hopefully you can
Super
see
night
us.
mode, super night mode.
Super match game, super match game. Yeah, we are hoping you can see us. It's going quite dark now. As much as we wanted to go and try that, I can't even remember the name of it. Spirited Vault.
We'll be back.
Yeah, the problem is, as we said, it's going dark, and we've got that walk back down. We've still got to go down the railway line, the old railway line, and then we've got to go on the bloody main road back to the site. And we're obviously wary that, stupidly, we've got no torch.
We were going to bring one with us.
We were, but we didn't. And we've got, obviously, the dog with us. We've got no high vis on or anything like that.
You need to cross the road.
So, hang on. Yeah. So we are being fairly grown up and going back before it gets dark. We are back on the trail now, walking back. Unsure if you'll ever see this footage on the channel, but for future reference for me, really, I've got it set to super night mode. These DJI cameras were always pretty crap in the dark, so anything that we usually filmed in the dark, I usually did on my iPhone.
Which is left in the van.
Which I've left in the van.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes, I don't know where it is. So yeah, purely to see what it's like. It's now 5 o'clock at night on November the 2nd, so we've lost the daylight completely, really.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's Sunday.
It is, it's going home day. We're just taking Poppy for her morning walk. Then we've got a bit of van tidying to do, and we're off. Feels very strange. There is nobody else on the site but us. There are a couple of caravans parked, there being one, and there's one that we're just walking up to. But yeah, there's no other people. We haven't seen a soul a whole day yesterday and whatever. It's weird. And this site's open all year round, and it's all good, hard standing sites. All they do is lock off all the toilet blocks, bar one, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, we love it here. It's great. In fact, we've just been looking through DAs for next year, and Derbyshire DA are here in March.
Don't tell everybody.
Don't tell everybody. So we were saying yesterday when we were in the town, we just didn't have time in any of them pubs, and that last one, the Bank of Beers,
Yes.
that was brilliant in there, but of course it was bloody dangerous walking back in the dark, so we had to come back. So I think we might come back in March for a couple of days on a DA. Bonus then is it's 15 quid a night on the DA. We've paid
£25.50.
and that's with no electric. We haven't gone for electric this year. It had gone up to 30 odd.
33, I think it was.
Yeah, 33 quid with electric.
Like I say, £7.50 a night. You know, and it's different when it's absolutely freezing cold outside and you want a bit of warmth and not to be using your diesel or gas, whatever. But
yeah,
I mean, we had the heating on for a bit last night and a tiny little bit this morning.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it?
And it wasn't cold in the night.
And the thing is, we knew that we were going to be out virtually the whole of yesterday, so we only sort of had in the van from 5:30 last night.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just wasn't worth electric, and like I say, the lithium does great anyway, so we brought a power bank with us for the toaster and the kettle. All good. Got awoken by a really loud plane this morning about 5:25, and then since then they're all taking off and landing in the opposite direction, so you just never know. Here we haven't seen a plane all morning, have we? Oh, we saw a little propeller one, didn't we?
Yeah,
that was it.
One landing.
That was it, but yeah.
The official next one to land, according to East Midlands Airport, is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're not even seen. We normally see a few DHO ones, don't we?
Yeah, I think that was one this morning, the cargo one. Anyway, we'll pick you up when we're just driving off. See you in a bit. Right then, this is us leaving Donington Farmhouse again. I haven't focused too much on the site because obviously we've been here. This is the 4th time we've been here now. But yeah, it's a nice site. as we said when we took the dog a walk a little bit ago, it seems dead weird that we've got the site to ourselves, but it's good, it's nice. Yeah, so that's it really. As I think we might have mentioned, we are now into November. You'll probably see this just at the beginning of December, and although we do go away during the winter, the videos will get sporadic, especially in the new year, I think. Come on, automatic doors, please drive onto the concrete pad.
Open sesame!
Yeah, that's it then. Right, as always,
You're not going to ask me when I enjoyed myself.
Well, did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Right, there you go then. Okay.
Bye everybody. Oh, do what it says on the screen.
Ta-ra a bit.
Ta-ra a bit. Duck.